Welcome back, Tribe Soldiers. In this video, I will be teaching you how to use MetaTrader 5, even as a complete beginner to trading. Today, I will be showing you how to use every single setting, every single tool, and every trading features available on MetaTrader 5. You will be learning how to trade, how to manage your trades, setting your charts, and a lot more. In this video, I am breaking all the myth of MetaTrader 5 and explaining them in a way that even a 5 years old can understand. If you don't know how to use some of these features on MetaTrader 5, it will cost a lot of drawdown in your trading journey, stripping you off from different trading opportunities that you could have exploited in the market. This video is a must-watch for every trader that wants to gain a high level of success in this trading game. But before we get into all of that, do well to like this video to help other traders find it and also become profitable. And subscribe to our channel if you are encountering us for the first time. Now, my tribe soldiers, let's get down into it. After downloading MetaTrader 5 from Google Play Store or Apple Store, the first thing you want to do is to open the app and log in with your broker trading account. For example, if you are using a broker like my broker, which is Deriv Broker, all you have to do is go to your Deriv account and copy your MetaTrader 5 details, and then you come here to log in with it. Now, in order to do this, follow these steps. First of all, you search for your broker name here, and when you have done that, you must also note that sometimes a broker can have many servers assigned to different traders based on their location or the account type, so you must be sure of the server of which your MetaTrader 5 account details is working with, and this you will see on your broker account. After getting your broker's name and server correctly, the next thing you do is to log in with your personal account details. Type in your ID number and your password. If you get it correctly, you will be logged into your account immediately. Welcome to MetaTrader 5. Now, from there, the first page that you will see after you log in into your account is the quotes page. On this page, you will see all the assets that you are trading on the app. But at the beginning, you will not see your favorite assets on this page. So you need to add them to the quotes page. And to do that, you click on this plus button. It will open up this page, and here you can search the name of the asset that you want to add. Or you can add them manually by clicking on the asset box, where you can see all the related assets in that box and add them if those are the exact assets that you are looking for. When you add these assets, sometimes you can make a mistake and add the wrong assets to your quotes. But don't panic. If you want to remove them, all you have to do is click on this pencil icon here. This is the edit icon. With this you can remove any asset that you want to remove from the quotes page. And when you change your mind again, you can add them back to the quotes page. Now, another interesting part of this edit page is that you can also move the assets up or down. For example, if you want to focus on some assets the more, if you have some top priority assets that you like to trade the more, you can move them to the top where you can see them immediately, and those which are of lower priorities, you can move them down. This will help you to customize your quotes page to your exact taste. Now, I am back on the quotes page. When you click on any asset here, you're going to see this few simple self-explanatory options. The first option is new order. When you click on this, you're going to be directed to a page where you can place a trade on that asset. I'll be explaining more on that in full details later in this video. The next option is chart. When you click on this, it will take you to the price chart of that asset. And when you click on the next option, which is properties, you will be able to see all the properties of that asset, such as the spreads, the assets type. There are lots of them here. You will also see the trade sessions and the quote sessions of that asset. These two here will tell you exactly when the market is going to close and when the market is going to open again. Right here you see that for a currency pair, it is not opened on Saturday or Sunday until the appointed time. All these are very important to help guide you on the assets you are trading. The next option is the depth of the market, but this is not available for currency pairs and many other assets on MetaTrader 5, so we are going to skip it. and move to the next option, which is Market Statistics. On Market Statistics option, you can be able to see the price movement of the assets in text mode. This will be showing you the ask, the bid, and the open and close of the asset on that particular day. If you don't want to use the chart, that is also an option for you. The next option is used for changing the interface of the quotes page. For example, if you click on this simple view mode, you will be viewing the quotes page in a very simple way. And if you choose the advanced view mode, you are going to be seeing the assets in a very different way. An arrangement on the chart, everything will be arranged in an advanced mode. For me, I like to keep it in an advanced mode since it is an advanced trader that is using it. Now, this is getting more interesting. We are going to move into a more advanced setting here. On this advanced quotes page, if you look at the left, you are going to see a timing movement. This is calculating the time of the day. It's a 24 hours timer. So when the market closes for the day, it will start another 24-hour time count, as long as the market is open. And this shows you the spread. This is the bid, and this is the ask price. And below, you can see the low and the high of the asset price for the day. Now, when you click on these three horizontal lines on the quote page, you will see other different options on the platform. The trade button is a shortcut to the trade page. So when you click on it, you'll be directed to this trade page. More on that as we progress in this video. Now, when you click on news, you'll be able to see every financial news provided by your broker. Next is the mailbox. Here you will see different messages sent to you by your broker directly to your MetaTrader 5 account. And of course, you can delete them at any time by clicking on the delete icon and selecting the messages that you would like to delete. And just like that, they will disappear like magic. Next is the journal. This keeps track of all your activities on your account. On this page, you are going to see all your trading activities, the location, and even the IP address that has been used to log into your account. It might look like it is not very important, but it contains everything that happens on your account every day, though it looks like machine language majorly used by programmers. It provides traders an in-depth check on their account. This is not a page that you want to show anyone else. This page is meant for you, and for you alone. Think of it as a daily journal, containing some codes and description on your account, codes that you will not be able to delete, codes that can say up to 3 months before disappearing. Next is the settings. On this setting page, you're going to see a lot of different options that you can use to modify your app. First is the advanced mode. This is a shortcut to change the quotes page from advanced to simple mode when you untick it. And when you tick it, the quote page goes back to advanced mode, like I showed you guys earlier in this video. The next setting is the order sound. If you tick on this, you will get another sound each time you make a trading activity, something like this. And when you untick it, you will no longer hear a sound when you take any trade, modify a trade, or when closing a trade. In this message area, first you will see your metaquotes ID. If you click on this vibration, you can choose to either get a vibration each time you get a message on MetaTrader, or just keep it silent. With this notification ringtone, you can choose a ringtone for receiving messages on MetaTrader. And here we have content auto download. Here you can auto download any message that you receive on MetaTrader. You can decide to keep it on always auto download, use only Wi-Fi to auto download, or never auto download. On this security, you can see that we have an OTP. This is like a two-factor authentication for MetaTrader 5. If you bind your trading account with this two-factor authentication, you will need this OTP each time you want to log into your trading account. If you check this Enable News option, you will be receiving market news from your broker or MetaTrader. And if you uncheck it, you will no longer receive market news from your broker or MetaTrader. On the interface settings, if you click on language, you can be able to change your language to any language of your choice, which is available on MetaTrader 5. Right here, you can see a list of different languages that you can choose from. If you feel like you can speak more than one language, or your native language is listed here. You can pick it. This can make trading feel more adaptive, right? But just in case you make a mistake and pick a language you don't understand, like Chinese, you can always find your way back with my guidance on this video. Now, if you click on Tablet Interface, this is how your entire app will look like. There is a whole lot of changes here. You can see that you can move the quotes and the chart at will, meaning you can see these quotes and the chart together, as though you were using a tablet, and you can also see the trading page at the same time too. This is very confusing if you are a beginner, and if you are not using a tablet to trade. If you don't want it like this, just like me, you locate the settings again, which is right here. Then you go down to the tablet interface and uncheck it. That's it. You have your normal app interface again. After all these settings, if we go back to this page, you can see that we have order things here. All these are not too important, but for the fact that I've told you guys that I'll be explaining every single setting on MetaTrader 5, I will briefly explain them one after the other. If you click on this economic calendar, it will direct you to download MetaTrader 5 economic calendar application. Here we have the traders community. You can click on it and register to be able to get access to MetaTrader 5 traders community. If you click on this button, you will be redirected to MetaTrader 5 Telegram channel. Now, when you click on User Guide, you'll be redirected to MetaTrader 5 website, where you can learn more about MetaTrader 5. And here we have the About option. If you click on this, you can be able to rate MetaTrader 5 app or contact developer to report an issue that you have experienced on the app. And now that we have known all that, let's move into the charts. On the chart page, there are a lot of options and settings, and the way you position your phone will affect the way you view the chart, and also the shortcuts to the settings and options that are available for you. There are two ways that you can use the chart. The first way is to flip your phone horizontally, and the second way is to keep your phone vertical. Either way, you're getting a view of the chart. But if you want to analyze like a good and professional trader, it is best to position your phone horizontally so that you can be able to see a broader view of the chart. Only that, when you place your phone horizontally, the shortcuts and the settings change or differ. But for you to understand all this, I am going to explain the chart in both ways, so that you can be able to use all these settings and know how they work. First of all, we are going to be starting with the vertical. The vertical slide of the chart contains a lot of options, shortcuts and settings. Now let's start with the first one. We called this the crosshair. This is like a free line on the chart that can be moved from one place to another. It can be used for a lot of different things. And here are some of the things that you can use it to do. You can use it to know the particular date or time of a candle on the chart. You can use it to get a particular price level on the chart at some time. There are many other things that you can use it to do. You can use two fingers with it. That is, by pressing one finger and using another finger to move the crosshair. This way you can develop a triangular movement with the line. You can use this to get trend levels. This line is so important that we also use it to calculate pips on the chart. But that is an old way of calculating pips. I will be teaching you the new method as we progress in this video. The number that you see at the left corner represents the number of candles within the space that you have spread the line horizontally. So for example, if you spread the line from this point to this point, this number here is the amount of candles that are formed within that space. And the number that you can see here represent the number that we can make use of to calculate pips. And that is if you spread the line vertically from one point to the other on the chart. It will give you an information value that you can use to get the number of pips from one point to another. And like I said earlier, we no longer use that method. It's stressful. I will be showing you a better option, so you don't go through the stress of doing that. By using the new update on MetaTrader 5, you can know the exact amount of profit and loss that you will make on a trade, even before you take the trade, with just a few clicks. And I will be getting to that as we progress in this video. Now, if you click on this button here, you can be able to add any indicator available on MetaTrader 5 all the way from moving averages to MACD and the rest. All you need to do when you get to this page is to click on the F button, and then you click on any indicator of your choice. It will lead you down to this page. Here you can be able to change the parameters according to your indicator strategy. And then you click on Save, and there you have it. The indicator will appear on the chart. There are also a few settings that you can add to the indicator, like if you don't want the indicator to be visible on the chart, you can check this visibility button, and the indicator will be hidden from the chart. And if you uncheck the visibility button, the indicator will become visible on the chart. If you want to delete the indicator from your chart, all you have to do is click on the delete icon and select all the indicators that you want to delete, and then hit the delete icon again, and they will all be deleted. This is the time frames button. If you click on this, you will see a lot of time frames available on MetaTrader 5. These are the default time frames that you are going to see when you click on the time frame button. But there are other time frames that are also available on MetaTrader 5. And if you want to unveil them, you click on this gear button, and you will see a lot of other time frames which are available on MetaTrader 5, such as the 2 minutes time frame, the 3 minutes time frame, the 6 minutes time frame, the 3 hours time frame, the 20 minutes time frame, and a lot more. If you are attracted to one of these time frames and you want to use it on the chart, all you have to do is click on the time frame of your choice. And like that, you will have it displaying the chart according to that time frame. If you want the time frame to appear among the default time frames, when you click on the time frame button, all you have to do is long click on that time frame, and it will be added to your chart. But sometimes you may face a problem where all the default time frames have been occupied, and you won't be able to add another time frame to the default time frame. In this situation, long click on any of the default time frames that you want to remove from the charts page until the blue frame is no longer on it, and then you long click on the time frame that you want to add to the default time frames on the charts page until the blue frame is on it, and like that, you have any time frame of your choice on the default time frame, so it can be easily accessible when you want to use it on the chart. Now, this button here is a limit order button. This button plays two very important roles on MetaTrader 5. The first role is what we primarily use it to do, to place limit or stop orders. With this button, you can be able to place your limit order and also be able to place your stops orders and stop limit orders. Now, to place a limit order, all you have to do is click on this button and position it to the area where you want to place your limit order, depending on the kind of trade that you want to take. It can be a buy or a sell trade. So here we want to place a buy limit order. So we start by clicking on the limit order and then drag the line to our favorite position on the chart. If you want to change the lot size that you want to use in placing the limit order, all you have to do is click on this. We call this the one-click button, and in the middle, you can be able to change the lot size to your own preferred lot size, and after that, you can click on the SL button, which is the stop loss, and drag the line to your preferred stop loss spot. You can also click on the TP button, which is the take profit, and drag the line to your preferred take profit level on the chart. And when you are done, click on this arrow, and you'll land on this page. Then click on place, and your limit order will be placed. We also use this limit order to know the exact amount of profit and loss that we are going to make before entering a trade. Notice that when I was telling you guys about the take profit and the stop loss levels on the chart, you can see that there was an amount showing at the left hand side of the screen. This is showing you the exact amount of money that you are going to make or lose if you place a trade. Now, this button is called the one-click trading button. Like I said earlier, this is used to instantly place a trade on MetaTrader 5. You can be able to place multiple trading positions at the same time, just by hitting the buy or sell button till it gets to your required amount of positions. You can always change the lot size to any amount of lot size that you want to use, but be careful not to hit the button more than you want to, in order to avoid unnecessary losses. Alright, a very beautiful shortcut on MetaTrader 5 is when you click on an empty space on the chart, you will see this appear like a circle. It carries a lot of options. First, you will see the time frames. These time frames are the same time frames that you are going to see if you click on the time frame button at the top, and whatever you see here at the top is what you will get in this circle. Now, this one is very interesting. Do you know that you can split your chart into two on MetaTrader 5? Okay, that's new, but it's not as complicated as you think. This second window is going to have its own different settings, indicators, and tools. That means you can place different settings on each of them, depending on your will and what you're going to use them to do. This one is the Object tab. Here you can be able to add any object available on MetaTrader 5. You're going to see some of your favorite objects at the top here, but not all of them will appear here. To add any other object that you want on the chart, click on the plus button, then click on any of your favorite objects, and you can then add it to the chart. If you want to further duplicate the object, in order to place the object on another level or area, click on the object and click on this duplicate button, and here you have another one on the chart. If you don't like the color or size of the object and you would like to add a little bit of editing to it, like changing the color, the size and the rest, all you have to do is click on the object and click on the edit icon. And from there you can edit it to your taste. If you want to delete it, you can click on this delete icon and it will be out. And if this box is obstructing your view on the chart, click on this part of the box and you can be able to move it to any other side on the chart. Now, back on the objects page, you can be able to do other things to the objects that you have added on the chart. For example, you can make them visible or make them invisible, and by checking this lock button, you can lock the tools on the chart, meaning that when you press this lock button, you won't be able to move any of the tools or edit them until you click on the lock button again, which then unlocks it, and you can then move, edit or duplicate the object to your taste. You can also delete the object by clicking on this delete button. If you want to delete a lot of objects from the chart, all you have to is click on this delete button and select the ones that you want to delete from the chat. And if you want to delete all of them, you can click on this box and they will all be selected. Then you click on the delete button and everything will be deleted. Here on the circle, we have the crosshair. I have already told you all about the crosshair earlier in this video, so we move to the next one. Here we also have a shortcut to the indicators tab, and I have also explained this earlier. Now, the next thing on this circle is the chart settings icon. On this page, you can make a lot of settings to the charts. For example, if you click on line type, you are going to see different options to view the price on the chart. First we have the bar chart. Then we have the candlestick, which you are all very familiar with. We have the line chart, and then the Heikin-Oshi. You can choose any of them to analyze the asset price with, but for me, I like to use the candlesticks. The next option here is the OHLC, which is a shortcut for open, high, low, and close. If you check the box, you will have the market showing the high and the low of the current candlestick, or anytime you place your crosshair on any candlestick. Next is show volumes. Here you can decide to show the volumes of the chart, and remember that these volumes are the default volumes. If you click on show tick volumes, you will see these tick volumes on your chart. If you click on show real volumes, you will be able to see the volume on some of the assets, but mostly you won't be able to see any of these real volumes on any asset on MetaTrader 5. Next is the trade positions. If you check this, you will be able to see all your current trades that you have placed on the chart, but if you uncheck it, you won't be able to see any open trade that you are currently trading on MetaTrader 5. Your trades will be invisible on the chart. Next we have trade orders. It's almost the same thing with the trade positions, only that on this, it is mainly on pending limit orders. So if you check it, all your limit orders will be visible on the chart, and if you uncheck it, all your limit orders will be invisible on the chart. Next we have the trade history. If you click on this, You will be able to see all your past trades history on the chart of any asset that you have traded before with your trading account. So if you want to see all your mistakes and winning trades, all you have to do is click on this, and then you can scroll back and see all your trade history on the chart. The blue arrow represents the point of entry, and the red arrow represents the point of exit. The lines represents the number of position that you took on that particular trade. If you have one line, that means you took only one position on that trade. And if you have two lines, it means you took two positions. If you don't want to see these lines on your chart, maybe due to PTSD from your former losing trades, all you have to do is to uncheck this box, and they will remain invisible, so you can save yourself from the guilt. The next one is simple. This is the SL and TP levels. If you check the box, you will be able to see your stop loss and your take profit levels on the chart. But if you uncheck the box, you will no longer be able to see your take profit target and stop loss levels on the chart. Next is the show period separators. If you click on this, you will be able to see additional vertical lines on the charts, which indicates the higher time frames borders. For example, on the 15 minutes time frame, these lines represent the borders of the daily candle. It marks the open and the close of the daily candle. So anytime you see candles moving towards this line during the day, it means that once they get to this line, the market has opened or closed for that day. The space in between is the 24-hour space that will contain all 15 minutes candles for the day. And on the 4-hour time frame, these borders represent the weekly time frame open and close. So the space in between is a 1-week space that contains all the 4-hour candles for the week. If you don't want to see all these things on your chart, all you have to do is uncheck this box, and your chart will be as clear as it was before, until the day that you would want to add it again. The next options are the ask price line and last price line. These are the lines that we use to know the spread of an asset. It is very important that you check the both of them, so that you don't take unnecessary risks on a trade due to large spreads. But if you feel like you want to uncheck them and not see them on your chart, you can feel free to do it. Now, if you check this box here, you will be able to see trade notifications on your chart. And if you uncheck it, you will no longer be able to see trade notifications on your chart. The next chart setting is the one-click panel at the bottom. If you check this box, anytime you click on the one-click button, you will see the buy and sell option appear at the bottom of the chart. But if you don't like this, just like me, you uncheck it. The next setting is the countdown to bar close. When you check on this box, you see a countdown for a current candle on every time frame that you're trading with. This will show you when the time is about to expire before the close of the candle. If you are the type that likes to make sniper entries, this could be a very good one for you, as you will be seeing the time countdown in real time. And now, if you don't want to see it, you can uncheck the box, and you will no longer be able to see it on the chart. The next setting is the free chart movement. If you check this box, you can be able to move the chart to any position of your choice. But if you uncheck it, the chart will be hooked to a spot where you can zoom at any time you like, and not make the chart disappear into thin air like it happens when you check the box. However, if I was the one, I will not check this box for a free chart movement in order for my chart to remain coordinated. Next is the colors. Right here, you can customize the chart to any color that suits you, all the way from the background to the candlesticks and more. The same way I've already customized this chart to my taste. Even if you want the chart to be in a black background with white candlesticks, you can still do it here. Everything depends on you and what you like. Now let's turn the chart horizontally and see what it looks like. Right here, there are different settings for different options. One of the most notable ones is this button. If you click on this, you can switch it from the quotes to time frame, or from the time frame to quotes. Here is the settings button. Right here we have the bar chart. Here is the candlesticks. And this is the line chart. The Heiken Oshi is only available on the settings page. Apart from that, almost every other thing is the same. Here we have the objects. This is the crosshair. This is the limit order button. Here's the one-click trading button, and then the indicators button. Any other button that you cannot see on this horizontal page can only be accessed on the vertical page, such as the Windows tab and the rest. And now that you have known all that, let's move to the trades page. On this page, there are many different variations and settings, and I will be breaking them down little by little, starting from the sort button, which is these two arrows here. You can sort the trades based on orders, time, symbol, and profits, and the great part is that they can be sorted based on descending orders or ascending orders. For example, if I click on time, it means that I am sorting the trade based on the time that they were opened. If you click on it and you see this arrow facing down, it means that you are arranging the trades based on their time and in a descending order. So the more recent trades will be at the top and the older ones will be at the bottom. But if you click on this time again and you see the arrow facing up, it means that you are sorting the trades based on the time that they were opened and in an ascending order. So you will see the recent trades below and the older ones above. You can also sort the trades based on order, symbol or profit, in an ascending or descending order. Now, if you click on this plus button, you can be able to place a trade on the chat manually. Now, on this page, there are many options and parameters that you are going to learn. If you click on this $sign with arrows, you can be able to change the asset to any other asset that you want to trade. All you have to do is click on the asset that you like to trade, and here you can change the lot size to any lot size that you would like to trade with. Now, when you place your lot size in this box, there are different ways that we can place a trade. You don't just hit the buy and sell button directly. When you choose the market execution option, if you hit the buy or the sell option, it will open a trade for you immediately. Here you can place the stop loss and the take profit target before placing a trade. Next is the buy limit. I am going to be explaining this first on this page and also explaining it on the updated ways to do it. These are the traditional MetaTrader way of placing a trade. We also have the advanced ones, like some of the ones that I have shown you earlier. And I will be teaching you more on that as we progress. If you want to use buy limit on this traditional trading page, all you have to do is go to the chart and look for an area where you think that price is going to return to, and then you copy the price and come and place it here. You can also add the stop loss and the take profit target if you want to. Now, it's the same thing for the sell limit, but only in reverse. When you click on this option, you can be able to target any area on the chart where you think that price is going to return to and sell from. Then you write the price out and place it here. If you also have a stop loss and take profit target for the trade, you can also add it. Now, onto the buy stop. When you are using a buy stop order, you are targeting an area or zone on the chart where you think that the market is going to break out from. I will be telling you the difference between the stop orders and the limit orders as we progress, but stay with me on this. When you're placing a buy stop, you are targeting an area of breakout to the upside. So you look on the chart and find an area where you think price is going to keep rising to break out from. Then you copy the price and place it here. You can also add your stop loss and take profit target if you want. What happens here is that when price rises to that point, it will trigger your order and you will enter the market automatically. And for the sell stop, it's the same thing. If you figure out that the market is going to keep selling to a particular area on the chart, maybe to a breakout point, you can place your sell stop order at that breaking point by copying the price of that area or zone, and then you place it here. And if you have a stop loss or take profit target level, you can also add it. Now, the difference between the limit order and the stop order is that we place a limit order where you are expecting the market to return to at a particular area on the chart and trigger the trade before it moves up or down. But when you are using a stop order, you are moving with the flow of the market. So if the market is rising You can join the buyers by placing a buy stop above the current market price, and when price hits that point, you are locked in. The last two trading options are the buy stop limit order and the sell stop limit order. This is a very strategical trading option. This strategy can be used in a variety of ways, but here is how it works. For example, when the market is rising up and you have a key level on the chart where you think the market is going to hit and then retrace from, but right now you don't want to enter the market from that area where the retracement is going to start from. But you have another plan, a beautiful one at that, which is to buy when the market has already made a retracement. Now, if you want to then place a buy stop limit trade, you place your buy stop limit at the point where you think the market is going to hit before retracement, and your stop limit price at the point where you want the market to retrace to before you enter the trade. What this does is that immediately the market hits the buy stop limit, it will open a buy limit order at the zone where you have placed your stop limit price. So when price returns to that buy limits order, it will trigger a buy trade and you'll be locked in into the market. Very simple. Now, it's the same thing with the sell stop limit order, but in reverse. To place a sell stop limit order, first of all, identify the area that you want the market to get to before retracement, and then you identify the area that you want the market to retrace to. The area that you want the price to get to before retracement is your sell stop limit, while the area that you want the market to retrace and trigger a sell trade is your sell limit price. Copy the prices and place them here. So, anytime price finally comes to this area, it will hit your sell stop limit, and your stop limit price will be triggered to create a sell limit order. So, if eventually the market gets to the sell limit order, it will trigger a sell trade, and you will be locked in into the trade. This one is actually the crude way of trading, cause right now, we have the easy, automatic, and better way of trading, which is the one-click trading. If you want to use market execution, all you have to do is click on the buy or sell button here, and your trade will be placed instantly. You can place your stop loss by clicking on the SL button and dragging the line to the price level that you want to place as your stop loss, and your take profit target by clicking on the TP button and dragging the line to the level where you want to place as your take profit target. When you click this arrow, they will all be typed into this market box easily. Then you can place them. We also have the buy limit order and the sell limit order. All you have to do is tap on this button, and then you can place a limit order with ease. You can place the limit orders and their take profit target and stop loss all at the same time. Now, here, when you tap on this box, it will keep changing to different order types. Here you are going to find the buy stop orders and the sell stop orders, and if you click again, you're going to see the buy stop limits and the sell stop limits. To place a buy stop, drag the line to the breakout point and place it. If you would like to place a stop loss or a take profit target to it, you can also place it, dragging them to their respective areas where you want them to be. And if you want to add a sell stop limit, what you have to do is to click on this box till it gets to sell stop limit. If you're not seeing the option, drag this line below the current market price and click on the box again, and you will see the option, place your sell stop limit and your stop limit price. And if you like, you can add your stop loss and your take profit. Then you place it. Now, here are some few things that you will note anytime you are done placing an order on the chart using the one-click trading, and you don't see this arrow turn blue. It means that you have done something wrong and you need to change it. Sometimes it could be the size of your stop loss. Sometimes it could be that the market is not accepting your take profit target or stop loss, and sometimes it varies depending on the market, while sometimes it could be that the asset does not allow the use of stop loss and take profit target. There are many conditions that can vary based on different assets, and most times it could be that you have made a mistake somewhere with the order. But if it happens that you are not seeing the arrow in a blue color, cross-check what you have done and make adjustment to where it is due. Now, there have been a debate that have been going on among traders for a long time now, especially beginners. This has been causing a lot of confusion, but I'm here to clarify it once and for all. And this is about knowing the difference between a real trading account and a demo account, because many fake traders have cashed out on this confusion. But the trading chief is here to say, no more confusion, no more cheating, no more lies. There's only one way to detect a real account from a demo account, and that is with the help of the balance, withdrawal, and deposit button. I call it the broker's button, this rectangular button. If you don't see this button on any trade page that anyone shows you on social media, it's fake. Don't fall for the TradingTrybe soldiers. It means that the person is trading a demo account. And if you see the button on the page, it means that it is a real account. I'm currently using a demo account, so you're not going to see this box on the account. This is what we determine if the person posting the trade results is real or fake. Always watch out for it. Now, there are other things that I want to show you on this trade page. When you have a running position, there are many ways to close your trade or modify them. If you long click on a trade, you will see all these options. The first option is close position. If you click on this, you'll be directed to this page, where you can close your trades individually, either in profit or loss. If you click on modify position, you can be able to add or edit your stop loss and take profit levels. If you click on new order, you can be able to place a new order on that particular asset. If you click on chart, it will take you to the chart page of that asset. All these are great, but wait until I tell you about bulk operations. If you click on bulk operations, you can be able to close multiple trades at once, based on different parameters. The options you see here will vary, depending on the number of positions that you have opened, the different assets that you have trades opened on, and the difference between profits and loss on your trades. Either way, this option helps you to close multiple trades at the same time. And right here, you can see that we have options like close all positions, close sell positions, close profitable position, or close losing position. Depending on the current state of the trades, close the particular asset positions and more. If we had multiple positions opened on different assets, the options here will be much more. But before you click on bulk operation, make sure that you have already concluded to take action on what you are about to do. Beware, it can close a lot of open positions at the same time. A very big advantage of this, for example, is in a scenario where you want to trade the market news and you opened a lot of trading positions at the same time. By the time that you are ready to take your profit, you don't want to start closing the trades one after the other. As you know, the market is capable of reversing at the blink of an eye. What you do in that position is that you use bulk operations to close everything at once, thereby securing your profits fast. There are lots of other scenarios where this is very important, but all the same, it makes trading easier, but also destructive if you make a mistake with it. Now, before I move on, I will tell you as a bonus that you can also close your trades on the charts page, although there is no bulk operation option there, but you can close the trade individually, and all you need to do is to click on the order and click on close. Then you will be directed to trade page to close it. And now that we know all about the trades page, let's move to the history page. On this history page, you'll be able to see all your trading order history from all the trades that you have taken on your account as far back to 3 months ago. If you want to track your progress, this is the best place to do it. You will see all the profits and losses, deposits and withdrawals that you have made on your account in the past 3 months. Now, let's start with some of the features of this page. If you click on this $ with arrows, you can be able to switch to any asset that you want to see the history. For example, you click on this asset. You will only see the trades that you have taken on that asset. So if you click on another asset, you will also see only the trades that you have taken on that particular asset. This can be a very good opportunity to journal on many different assets to see which asset is performing better than the rest based on your strategy. Or you can leave it at all symbols so that you can see the history of all the assets that you have traded. Now, here we also have the sort by option, which you can use to sort the trade history. just like the way we did with the trade positions. Here you can sort the history based on symbol, ticket, type, volume, open time, close time, and profit. You can also arrange them based on ascending and descending order by double-clicking on the Sort By option. Right here we have the calendar. With the help of this calendar, you can show the trade history based on different options. You can show today's trade history, last week trades history, meaning all your trading activities in the last week. The dates are below it. You can also check your last month history and your last 3 months trades history. And if you have a particular period of time that you want to check, you can do it here using the custom period option. As long as it's within the last 3 months, you will always see the date window below the options. If you want to check for a custom period, click on the custom, and then you click on the pencil icon to edit it. Input the starting date and ending date of your choice, and then click on OK. It will display the trade history according to the trades you have taken within your selected dates on your custom period. If you want to see a particular asset during the custom period, you can also click on this icon, and you can be able to select any asset of choice. Now, I know you might be asking in your mind, Trading Chief, what about these 3 buttons here, which is the positions, the orders, and deals? Let me explain them briefly. If you click on positions, you will see the history of all your trades, including the lot size and the profit and loss. If you click on orders, you will only see the orders that you have made in the market. And here you can see the number of orders that you have made so far during that period. And when you click on deals, you see all your deals, including when you entered the market and when you closed your trades. This is very simple. And above here, you can see your profits, swap, commission, and balance. If you made any deposit or withdrawal during that period, you will also see it there, so you're going to see your profit or loss. And if there are some swap fees, it is going to subtract it from your profits, and this balance will show you the remaining balance of total wins after subtracting the profits from the swap fees or adding profit from the commission. And if you made a loss, it will also add the swap fees to your loss and give you a balance, although the swap fees and the commissions all depends on your broker. All these are almost like the one you see on your trade page, but different. On this trade page, we have the balance, equity, margin, free margin, and margin level percentage. The balance show you the overall amount of money that you have in your trading balance before you started trading. The equity represent the amount of money that you will be left within your balance when you close the current trade or trades that are currently running on your page. Margin refers to the total amount of money that it takes to open a trade or trades that you have running on your account. The free margin refers to the amount of money that can be used to open more trades on your account or withdrawable. The margin by percentage is a ratio expressed as a percentage that indicates the risk and exposure of your trading account. The more the risk margin by percentage, the more healthy your account size. But if the margin by percentage goes very low, you're more likely to receive a margin call soon. But if it is very high, you are still on the right side. Now, on this message page, you will be able to see any new message from your broker. Now, all these are the settings that are available on MetaTrader 5, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you loved the way they were all explained. Alright, in the future, there will be more updates to the app. But if you know all these things that I have taught you in this video, you will never find it hard navigating through the new updates in the app when they come. I would also be creating a new tutorial video on MetaTrader 5 in the future. If there are new updates, subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of these tutorials. This is one of the factors that will determine whether you will become a successful trader or not. And if you think this video is great, wait until you see my 1-hour tutorial video on how to use TradingView for beginners with just a phone. What's more interesting about it is that it has more tools, more indicators and more features than MetaTrader 5, which makes it the darling and sweetheart of all traders. And if you have been in the trading game for some time now, You will notice many traders posting their trading setups with something like this and this, but when you look for it on MetaTrader 5, you won't be able to find it. And not only that, every single settings and tools has been explained. See you there, my tribe soldiers.